He is a senior fellow at the Development Research Center of China's State Council. Why don't we start there with these efforts by the U.S. Seen as somewhat provocative? I want to get your thoughts on all of this.
Okay. I think that during the last visit of Chinese President Xi in United States, both President Obama and President Xi Jinping agreed that we should try to find some really approachment and not to let some confrontation. And then even Chinese military and the U.S. military has all kinds of dialogue to try to avoid some direct confrontation and frictions. Well, this time I think that the U.S. Navy made some decisions that could hurt this kind of agreement. Because imagine that if Chinese Navy decided to navigate throughout the Pacific Ocean and to approach Hawaii, because Hawaii also has some small islands also. If the Chinese Navy decide to cross over those, to approach these small islands, what will the U.S. Navy's reaction? So it could be also considered as a provocation from the U.S. Navy. So it's same thing for Chinese Navy with regard to this U.S. Navy's decision. Because the South China Ocean, South China Sea is a broad sea. You have a lot of ways to cross over and to maintain the freedom of navigation. So try to approaching Chinese islands is really a provocation.
Let me move on to this 5-year plan, the overall targets for the 13th year plan. What do you see as kind of the themes that are coming out now?
Oh. Broadly speaking, every 5-year plan has a broad range of targets. I think this 13th 5-year plan will try to focus on 10 main tasks for Chinese development: economic growth is part, opening or upgrade Chinese opening and Chinese reform, and improving people's well-being, try to improve Chinese environment. All those, you have different targets in those 5-year plans.
And some are talking about a further loosening of the one-child policy. Do you see that as a possibility as well?
Yes, but it's not properly said a specific target in the 5-year plan. But the loosening of one-child policy is in Chinese government agenda because of the demographic disequilibrium now. Because we should have adopted some measures to loosen this one-child policy to keep kind of demographic balance.
Let me ask you about people outside of China who aren't familiar with these 5-year plans. Basically, this is a roadmap for the future. Is that a good way to describe it?
Yes, yes. Chinese government always tried each 5 years to set some target for Chinese economy and social development. And this year, the 13th 5-year plan starting from next year will be crucial for Chinese government to keep to its target in 2020. So the 13th 5-year plan is considered as very crucial for Chinese future development. And I think that the main task of the next 5-year plan will be efforts from Chinese government to reduce and to maybe eradicate Chinese poverty.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us and providing some analysis. Certainly appreciate it.